The quick drop, and now he's going long, and it's caught inside the 5 at the 1-yard line. What a great throw!
Oh, this was in the hail game. I actually didn't throw the ball too well in this game just because of the weather. It was really, really bad. The ball was slick, but this ball kind of just floated right into it.
Yeah, that was a great ball. You know what's funny too is that I don't know if they told you, we call it now. What we do it now is for that, we call it the Leinart technique now. Is where it's a lazy, and not in a bad way, but
lazy feet.
Instead of the 1, 2, 3 pump, you kind of like do a flash fake more. Which that's what we do for that now. That's our technique. So that's what it's known as, the Leinart technique. So it's 1, 2, 3 flash fake, look right, and then come back to the post.
I mean, sometimes, and I was taught this more in the NFL under Gary Kubiak, who's like a quarterback. You know, he's a stickler, but he's a great teacher. Listen, if you know certain coverage, like this is man-to-man coverage, you know already. I mean, this guy's coming up. All I'm doing is just using my eyes to get the safety shot. He's not falling for the pump.
So yeah, this same thing right here.
Kessler, wide open. Aguilar, touchdown, USC.
So I'm kind of did the same thing here. I knew it was cover 3. The pump didn't even mean anything. I was just looking, now go back. I just wanted that guy to shuffle a little bit so I could see him in the corner of my eye, and I'm like, just move over a yard or 2. And he did, and then I knew that guy was going to leave it open. That's what Sark does so well, is that they game plan and call plays perfect, to where like I know where to go with the ball before it even happens.
That's awesome. I know we talked about a little bit about at the media day, but talk about Juju and just obviously he's going to take over. I mean, Nelson was your number 1 guy, and this guy is. I mean, he's got first-round potential. He's got all those things. Talk about just kind of.
And that's what I felt.
Has he grown? Has he made that next step? Like
he
he's
really
ready
has.
to even take over.
Yeah. So his last year, the freshman kind of came in just real quiet. Had to show it by playing well, and right away. I mean, the first 3 practices of fall camp, guys were already like, okay, we found our number 2 this year. And this year, I mean, he's the whole spring, or even even after season ended, before spring ball started, he's texting me once a day, hey, can you throw today? Or I have this, and this tomorrow. Can you fit in a throwing session then?
Great.
Which is normally, the quarterback does all that, and he wouldn't even give me a chance to text him before that. And he's the type of guy too, is if he knows he's not getting the ball, he's still going 100%. He's still working hard. And I told him, I was like, you can't lose that. No matter how good you get, or even if you're a junior, you can't lose that.
It'll come back to bite you, man. If you lose that work ethic, especially at the next level, because all the guys are good. And all the guys are working just as hard. But what is the one thing that you've worked on this offseason? Like, this is the one area I need to get better at.
The biggest thing for me off the field was I wanted to be that leader to where guys, and I felt like I was that last year, but I want to leave no doubt 100% that guys know that I came back for them. I didn't come back for me, personal awards, but I came back that they know that I'm going to work as hard as I can every day. I'm going to do everything I can for them. They know that when it's the 4th quarter and we're down, our defense and the guys on our offense also can look at me and go, okay, Cody's, he's fine, he's not rattled. We got him, he's going to bring us back through this. We can trust him. And I feel like it's been like that through spring, through summer workouts. I've been harder maybe than I should have been on some guys, but they've responded great. And some of these guys have, and you kind of got to figure that out, is that hard on some guys and they'll embrace it and get mad and work harder, and some guys will kind of shut down, but that's my biggest thing, is that I want guys to be able to look at me and it's the 4th quarter and we're playing in Oregon and it's a close game and they know, okay, there's no doubt in our mind that we got this. We're going to pull this off.
But I love that, man. There's something being said being an underdog, but there's also dude, I was like, I want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And we were always on top, and we always said, bring your best shot, dude. You're not going to beat us. And if you guys have that mentality, because you're there, like you're right there, and everyone can sense it, everyone can feel it, but you have that mentality where everyone buys in, and you got yourself, and you got great leaders on this team. I mean, you guys, and you have a full team almost. I mean, you have the depth now that you haven't had.
Everything's in place.
The potential's there. It's just embrace it. Don't get caught up in it. Don't listen to it, because now that's my job, is going to be talking about it, which is funny. But don't listen to any of that. You guys just do your thing, and it'll all take care of itself.
Yep.